Hey trophies, welcome to this week's 35-minute earth workout where we're going to be doing a lot of squat walking, so get ready for that. I've also got my towel for the last minute of inversion. You may also want to grab a pillow. That minute is sensational for recovery, physical and mental. Let's go ahead and get started with class. We're going to have so much fun going through a 90-30 segment for the first part of the routine, and then we're going to finish off with a formula at the end. So let's go ahead and get our warm-up in here, coming into our mind to body connection, from our breath to our poised posture and our jaw closed, relaxed eye muscles, connection with our bounce. So many things happening in this resistance bounce. We're getting pumped, we're getting stronger, we're getting more flexible. It truly is amazing how much we benefit from putting ourselves in this rhythm. Let's make the most of this workout today. Let's get into our hip twists with the mid bounce, coming into our core engagement, staying nice and balanced, working into our hips, working into our calves. Feel those ankles strengthening by spreading your toes open with each connection of the ball of your foot. Let's go ahead and pick it up to a faster pace. Start to work in the shoulders and the core. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and bring our bounce down and do some hip thrusting here. Loosening up the lower back. You could keep your feet connected with the hip thrusts. You could also lift them up a little bit off the mat. Whatever feels right for you, however you can get into this stretch very efficiently, effectively. I like poise no matter what. Let's go ahead and do some swan dives. So get into a nice firm hold within and then stretch outward through your arms, feeling all the way to your fingertips. Flip the palms up, come into a dive, connect with your breath. Lift up every time you inhale. Very gently, calm your breath down a little bit. Inhale and exhale, reaching all the way out and down. Hold here and stretch through your arms. And then let's cross over and come up one more time, giving your hands a little bend through the wrists. Up we go to dive. Inhale. And exhale, out and down. Let's go ahead and do a Tai Chi twist, immediately flexing the glute, the back glute, as we twist and stretch right through our core, calming our breath so we can be very still. Feel that hip, feel your poise, feel your calf through the stretch of your back leg. One more time on each side. Around we go. Beautiful. Nice stretch through the chest there as well. Let's go ahead and do a quick bottoms up. Bending over and bobbing and putting your palms on the rim of your mat and stretching through the backs of your legs. Rolling outward and inward. Bending one knee. Breathing calmly. Bending the other knee. And then bending both knees and coming back up and bouncing. It's time to start our 90-30. So we're gonna get into a wide stance and we're gonna do raise the roofs with a 4, 2, 3 count and 4 count coming down. So up, 2, 3, 4, down. Now, you can connect with your bounce. All of our bounces might be at a little bit of a different pace. What I want for us is to go through the movement slowly, so with our mind at least, so we can hit every point with an internal squeeze. And what we want is to feel each point pulling down through our down bounce. Our palms are flat, and then we push up, keeping our shoulders down, and we flex, pulling our elbows down in the down, and then pushing through our palms in the up. Now you can take this to a slower count if you want. You could even take it to a faster count if you want. I want us to just be in the zone, connecting our mind to our muscles and getting our reps in. At the 30, we're gonna do squat walk for an interval, 2 and 1, relax and walk. So we can walk through the balls of our feet mostly, or connect that flat foot down. When we do, we get a little more into the backs of the legs, and then we can play around with that pelvic tilt, right? So if we're aiming for more of a full leg press, then we do want to feel our pelvic tilt aligning with a balanced full foot press. Back to health bounds, let's do front push-ups. Same idea, 4 counts or more or less, forward and back, pulling those elbows back, spreading your lats apart, and then keeping a firm hold in your arms. And basically bodybuilding in slow motion, getting many reps of resistance against your internal squeezing, connecting with your breath. You could even work with your breath, having your breath coordinate with your movement. Feel like you're pushing against resistance, pulling against resistance. If there's any discomfort in your wrists, just point your fingers a little bit more forward. Work through your back, through your shoulders, through your biceps and triceps. Beautiful. Excellent. Then jaw is closed, 2 and 1, as we know, and then squat walk. So this could be a squat jog, a squat run, even if you really wanted to pick up the heart rate. As long as you're breathing through it, staying in your nose breathing zone, staying in the fun zone, you can do anything you want here. You could even just be taking a slow incline walk, which is basically walking into resistance. It's like being on an incline, and just keep it chill pill so you can save energy for your bodybuilding. Next is tricep reach. Same idea. Keeping your arms tight into your sides, giving yourself a slow 4 count, up and down, extending and lengthening and contracting. Hands wide open, and then emphasis on your symmetry and that little extra squeeze in that fully lengthened position, as well as the fully contracted position. Keeping your traps soft, just connecting with your breath and your triceps and your deltoids, squeezing your arms in. Beautiful. Really give yourself that little extra reach behind you by pulling your arms up as high as you comfortably can go. And then giving yourself that squeeze in the front. Here for it. Feel your shoulders bulging out. Triceps bulging and lengthening. Squat walk in 2 and 1. Relax. Little lower body activation. Play around with your pelvic tilt here. As long as your core is engaged, you can work into your full legs safely and efficiently. Next is going to be high open heart reach. So we're going to open the heart and down. 2 and 1. 4 count. And then pull it in. So we want to go to that open chest. And we want to go a little slower than I'm going. 4 counts or more with a bicep squeeze, open chest, biceps, lat engagement, supporting the open position, connect. Staying nice and balanced down the center of your mat. Letting your breathing fuel your muscles by keeping your breath nice and steady and consistent and relaxed. Feel your lengthening. Feel your internal squeeze. Keeping your neck nice and loose. But you can hold that pursed lip to keep the front of your neck nice and stable. Ooh, baby. Open it up. Feel that. 3, 2, and 1, and squat walk. Squat jog, squat run. Core strong, make it fun. You can keep your feet connected and do more pushing. You can do more walking, lifting your feet up, more pounding. As long as you breathe through it. And feel good in your nose breathing zone. Next is low cape reach, 2 and 1. So now we're gonna go back to that cape position, biceps, triceps, and then lat stability, deltoid stability, opening up just like wings on your back, like a cape. And keeping that firm hold within. So you can be pushing against resistance and pulling against resistance that you are creating internally. And then you get the double whammy by bouncing, creating resistance, pulling against your body. Pulling down and lifting up, strengthening and lifting every muscle in your body, especially the ones we're working on. Squeeze your triceps into your lats. Loving this movement. Squeeze. Feel the resistance in both directions. Beautiful. 5 and 3, 2 and 1, and walk it out, jog it out, run it out. Core strong, great job. See if you can breathe a little calmer. Feeling the energy. Next is going to be forearm chest press. So we're going to open and close, just like this, 2 and 1. Starting in the close, open and close. Open, close, perfect. Work your chest, work your lats. Feel the firmness through your biceps and triceps. Core strong. Feel the resistance in the pushing and pulling. Allow yourself to open up as much as is comfortable for you to keep the squeeze. I like that little emphasis on the first bounce coming back. Just a little, and then that squeeze in the front. Pursed lip, keeping our neck nice and stable. Keeping our neck loose as well through the traps. Breathing nice and steady, holding firm within for 3, 2, 1. Walk, jog, run. I love the poised relaxation while you crush it. Breathing. Next is wall push. And then we're done with those bodybuilding moves. 2, 1, here we go. Out and in. Flat palms and opening up through the lats and chest. Pulling those elbows behind us. Feeling the symmetry. Feeling the resistance. Feeling the lengthening, feeling the contracting. Hold firm in your pursed lips so that you put emphasis on the front of your neck versus your traps. Perfect. Breathing steady. Push. And pull. Feeling so strong. Excellent. Right through those palms. Slow motion. Pressing. Excellent. Keeping the eyes relaxed. Best as possible. Last push of squat, walk, run, jog. Here we go. And then we're gonna do a jog, just a relaxation jog. And we're also going to do alphabet. So we'll do alphabet 3 times through, and then we'll just cruise and jog. Go ahead and push for me. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get into an easy jog for me. Let's first take 20 seconds or so to relax. Poise. Core engagement by staying nice and balanced. Let's start our alphabets at the 30. Do your alphabet letters with every jog step. 2 and 1. A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D. Perfect, now just relax for the last 30 seconds in perfect form. Being with your breath as you fuel your muscles, fuel your heart. Then we're gonna take a 30-second break. So if you wanna push for these last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now relax. Pushing you today. I know you're here for it. At the top of the minute, we're gonna do calf pumps. Then we're gonna get into our formula, starting with swimming. Nice and relaxing swimming, stretching, strengthening. Milking it. So the next minute, calf pumps. Do your calf pumps in every position, pointing out, strong core, with or without the mid bounces, and just go with how your calves feel, rolling up through the balls of your feet. Underneath your pinkies, underneath the middle toes, and underneath your big toes, all different directions. And then you will work your way up to pointing more downward in your up bounce to really stretch through the calves and the ankles. And then you can do that in all positions. Now, you don't need many. We're working into more strength, more flexibility. And then I like a Mary Poppins kind of counter flex, counter stretch, soft knees and lifted toes. Perfect. Now let's just parallel and relax and get into our swimming. So we're gonna start with crawl stroke. So I want you to get into your crawl stroke here around your handlebar. Now with crawl stroke, we love to work on flexibility and strength, right? So immediately, I want you to be feeling stretching through your hips and then stretching through your lats and then engagement in your arms, lengthened and reaching. Lifting through your spine like you've got a string pulling you up, and then feeling that lift from your back arm on both sides, and then pulling down in that front arm. Staying perfectly balanced. Beautiful. We're gonna go to butterfly next, 2 and 1. So now we're gonna have that strong core hold, and then we're gonna allow ourselves to open up our chest and lean back only as much as it's safe and comfortable with a strong core back, right? And then hunch and stretch around the handlebar, open. You can milk it as you go up, and then hunch, milk it, come back around. With this lean back, super tension on the core, right? Super resistance on the core, strengthening the lower back. Whew. And then hunch and stretch that out. Feel every tug on each bounce on these muscles that you are holding out, putting that weight on. Feel it in every position. Perfect. Finishing up here, we're gonna do backstroke now. So twist and pull your arm up and get into that posture, lifted through your spine. And reach up. Feeling your core guiding you through the whole movement. Strong core. And then firm arms. Every bounce, adding resistance to your stretched body, to your strong body. Staying nice and relaxed in your breath and your eye muscles. And also in your traps. Going in and feeling the traps drop with your relaxed exhale. Beautiful. Breaststroke is next. Love breaststroke. So palms up, actually palms together as we reach forward. Holding, push the water back as you go into an arch, and then bring your palms under and up to your chin, hunched, shrug shoulders, reaching, flip the palms around, push out as you go into an arch, and then when you get here, hunch, reach, flip, push, arch, flip, hunch, reach. Great job. And now feel that firmness through tightening your fingers together, and feel those biceps. Feel your core, feel your shoulders, feel your triceps, helping you to stay strong and powerful through the movement. Last one. Perfect. All right, back to squat walk. So we're gonna do a little squat walk segment where we're gonna go from squat walk to glute flex walk. So we're gonna just run the heart right now in the fun zone and burn body fat and keep these leg muscles working all the way to the glutes. So we're starting with 30 seconds of squat walk. So connect with your breath here, connect with your flat foot. Now point your feet out and squeeze your glutes and walk. You're pushing methodically with your ball of your foot down to your heel, strategically getting into your glutes, continuing to activate through your hamstrings and quads, inner thighs, outer thighs, and keeping your relaxed eyes and traps. And then you move with the speed that you desire. Back to squat walk. So I like to stick the booty out here because then we can practice the pelvic, tilt outward in the first 30 and then the tuck in the second 30. So while we work on this, grab your core engagement, flat foot walking, and then you can push slowly, you can push fast. Two and one, point the feet out, just enough so it's comfortable for you, right? And then tuck in, squeeze glutes, and walk, feeling your leg strength. Feeling your hamstrings, yes. Calves, through the balls of your feet, into your heels. Excellent, more parallel now. Stick the booty out and walk. Core engagement. So if you want to put your hand here, one hand here, do it so you can feel that strength and lift your chest up and push, walk into your resistance mat. You can absolutely be moving as fast as you want. Try to keep it steady state and breathe. Boom, let's go back to glute flex. Pointed feet, pointed knees out. Power breathing. The time we get to spend with our breath. Moving steadily in and out. Fueling our muscles. Fueling our presence. Only one more minute to go. Back to squat walk. Go ahead, stick your booty out. See if you can engage through your glutes just by being holding a little firm in your glutes as you push all the way through your full flat foot from ball down to heel. It's always a natural push, never wants to be lifted toes smashing into the heels. We want to be safe with the knees always. Strong core, excellent job. 2, 1. Last set of glutes in the glute flex. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Don't lose the squeeze. Beautiful. Next, we're gonna just do a round of all around the world kicks. Bada bing, bada boom. Squeeze it out. Excellent job. Holding your core still strong. For 3, 2, and 1. Let's do some health bouncing. And we'll start with our quad kicks. So pull up your heels and give those quads a nice stretch. And continued strengthening. You can slow down here if you want more mid bounces. Keep working on symmetry. So if that means staring down at a focal point on your floor, so you just keep your eyes relaxed Jaw closed, steady breathing, stretch and strengthen evenly, strong core. We're gonna go to side kicks next. There's always options for you, 2 and 1. When it comes to any move that I do, Stephanie does in our classes, you always can and should modify as your heart desires. So if you want to take a mid bounce out here, you can. If you want to add more mid bounces, you should. Your energy will guide you. Your intentions for the day will guide you. I know I push, keeping it easy, so you can grab more opportunity. Like here, you can really grab that opportunity in your core by being at a slower pace. But if you're ready to go here and you can stay strong in your core, then go for it. All right, front kicks are next. 2 and 1. Again, however you want to roll, as long as you keep your core strong here, because you're getting this engagement up each side of your abs. And then I like to take this opportunity to stretch through my ankles by pointing my toes a few times, and then pronating my feet a few times in the up position, and then supinating my feet a few times, spreading my toes apart, continuing to focus on core strength. Amazing extra opportunity of strengthening through the calves and ankles. Low back kicks are last. Easy dancer pose, low back kicks, strong front leg and core. So just easy little low back crunch, feeling a swing action, super easy. And that core, it's all core lower back here. And going at the pace that is most desired. Nice chest lift, because dancer pose really is about having a nice, strong core, strong standing leg, and then creating that amazing strength and flexibility in the lower back. Beautiful job, trophies. We're gonna finish off with alphabet, 3 times through, slower than last time, and then inversion. 2 and 1, get rocking here, exaggerate, and move your head around to keep your neck soft. 2, 1, A, B, C. Three times definitely pushes it. Just relax. Let everything fully release all tension. And then when you're ready, grab your towel and pillow if you want to be extra fabulous. I know, I should grab my pillow. All right, last time I won't use my pillow. Let's lay down and invert. You're obviously welcome to stand and relax bounce if you desire. All right, see you in a minute. so relaxed right now. If you want to stay meditating and inverting, you're absolutely welcome to. Otherwise, you can stand and bounce a little bit if you want, or just move on to the next project in your trophy day. All right, trophies, we crushed it. I'm so proud of you. I can't wait to see you again. Happy jumping to you in your trophy life. We're also lucky to be jumping instead. I feel that energy with you, and so great job. You trophy, you. Trophies, all of you, every single one of you. You are a trophy, inside and out. See you very soon. Lots of love. Bye-bye.